God, with the screen being so bright, my face look red. I'm not even doing this with the camera lighting. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you know what you clicked on. I'm finally going to see the Splatoon Raiders trailer. Now, I haven't reacted to it because, one, my phone I use as the camera, for some reason was falling apart. Because, you know, like, the back end of the case, it was just coming off, and I don't know why. And it looked like it was glued, too. Like, I paid $1,000. I didn't pay for glue on the back of the case. I'm just weirded out by that. I just want to bring that up. Anyways, point is, though, Splatoon Raiders. This has been announced, like, since last year. We finally got a random trailer, which was randomly dropped on a day. No direct or anything, just randomly dropped a random day, and they're like, okay, here you go. Didn't see that one coming. They kind of did this with the, you know, first teaser in the first place, because it was like a random night, and all of a sudden it just dropped, and people are like panicking, like, oh my god, Splatoon dropped a new content. And a lot of people thought it was like a new content update or some kind of like DLC, but no, it's a whole on new game. Thing is, though, this was like leaked like I think a year before as well, because like I think I don't know, maybe I think it was after like Splatoon 3 life cycle was done, and just a few months after there was leaks going around about like Project Spiral, which from the leaker said it was a Splatoon game, but they weren't sure at the time whether it was like Splatoon 4 in the works or if it's a spin-off. But from what it sounds like, they said it was likely to be a spin-off, which was true. Now, from what other leakers said, this game is going to be way different. It's not like your typical like, you know, PvP kind of shooter. Instead, it's going to be more of a PvE focused, where you're kind of like on islands, you're exploring islands, you're gear crafting, you're base building supposedly. I don't know where that's going to come in, but other things like that, and collecting resources and all that. So let's see if that rumors hold up true. Let's just start reacting. I'm so excited though. I haven't seen this yet. I'm so excited for this game. Alright, there's the raft. Still looks like the typical Splatoon engine. Yep, plan is the mechanic. Working. No, but their hair's drying up. Oh, you get to choose their hairstyle. Oh, because their hair... Ah, alright. Yeah, I see. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of cool. That makes sense because they don't have like the normal barber stuff, so they're kind of stuck using like whatever they can. That's actually kind of cool. What kind of eyebrow was that? A single-player focused Splatoon game. All right. Some in-game footage. I could kind of see little clips of this, but like again, it's like gear-based stuff, e-craft stuff. Oh, Big Man's riding it. Oh, I knew it was gonna be Salmonids, but they were like different. What the? What the? Oh. Oh, what the? They help you? Okay. Alright. Ah, yep. See this one coming. Oh. So yeah, this is where the gear stuff is coming from. Alright. The mechanic shack. So... Ah, so you make gadgets? I had to go back to look through this stuff. But, alright. Is that an axe? Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Okay, just throws you in. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the gear crafting when it comes into place. Whoa. Oh, you're just riding Big Man. That's weird to say. Oh, you're using their abilities too. Alright. And they're coming out with amiibos. Alright. I knew it was coming out on July 23rd, so which is pretty soon. That's it? Nothing else? Wow, that's insane though. I'm gonna love this. Because like Splatoon to me, like regardless if it was like multiplayer or even this, I still love it. I wanted to give this a go. But I have to go back through a few things. I want to like go and nitpick through all these things. So like the character customization, like here's the thing though, like I get they dry out and that's what their hair looks like when they start to dry out, which is kind of funny and also cool. But also you have sounds. I didn't realize that the first time. It says speak. You want to sound like this or that. Interesting. So I'm guessing it's like between male and female, whether you're an octoling or ictoling. Yeah, I can speak, huh? But yeah, that was actually a clever idea though. Like you're using all the junk, like their hair is tied because of like the little ropes they find in the ocean. Because you never really think about that. It was a good detail. Like, ew, they just have the natural hair because that's what they look like. No, that's what they maintain. It's a cool little detail. Not gonna lie. And again, I knew they were also making like makeshift weapons. You're gonna like get materials and build like new weapons and upgrade and do like things like that. I kind of knew that was gonna be a thing because this was like leaked years ago, which is so shocking. How far back they planned this. This is what surprises me because they did tease this earlier, but they didn't show the face of it. So I guess that's how they're traveling around, just in a tank that will help you. That is kind of interesting, as I never really thought about that. Like, I don't know why we're the ones that are like in the open while they're the ones in the tank. I don't know. I don't get it. And also, they did leak like the Salmonids were gonna be the enemies, but like they're gonna be a different air like type. And I didn't think this would be it what they look like, because they do look a little different compared to ones that we face inside like the Salmon, Salmon Run. I think I keep forgetting the name. I haven't played Splatoon in a while. But yeah, they look a little different. They look like more like they're from the wild. I don't know how to put it. I really don't know. And the flying one is disturbing since it's not an actual contraption. It's literally just a mutation. I'm so weirded out. All right. And again, it's not tied to just being like big man only. Like you got Shiver in the tank as well. So I'm assuming you can swap them out like who comes with you, or maybe it's like dynamic, like who's gonna go with you maybe, but who knows. And again, from like the video here, like when we're kind of going through, like you can call them in, they'll help you. And then we can see you can jump on them to like team up, and they can also get hit around as well. And this is like the first like in-game footage. Like this is interesting. You got, how the hell you say that? Eep? That's so weird to say. I don't know. Anyways, E Island. How about that? No, that actually sounds wrong when you put that out of context. We're calling it Erp, alright? Point is, though, you can see that in the other islands. You see have like different themes, which is accurate to what they said. But I'm wondering if you can explore whatever you want, or is it only the points? And also you have like a dungeon menu in the level system down there, which is level 4. I guess when you hover over it says like you have an actual mission like the island and Salmonid level 2 Middle Rock. So you have like certain areas you can go to. I don't know if it's going to be like a thing where you kind of like open area where you can just like go to, or like get to openly explore. Again, I don't know. Because it could be like the simple level design, like you beat this level, you go to that level. It's kind of like Mario, like you beat level 1, you go to level 2, and sometimes it might split off a branch wherever you go to. It could be like that very simply. Then from here, we kind of see like they just found a weapon. I don't know if you're going to craft weapons or if you're going to find them, because it does look like you were able to, because they look makeshift, so I'm assuming maybe you might craft them, I don't know. But as you can see here, like there's a lot of areas, and also you can kind of see like something like in the center there over there. Like there's 3 treasure chests, I think. Don't know. There's probably going to be like different mission types you gotta go to, like what you get out of it maybe be random, and this like the set of items you get. Or like this is like the materials you can get here to go back to do. Again, I don't know. But we got like Zapsit Island, you got... is that supposed to be Sparta? But it's like Splatoon Sparta Island. I don't know. Maybe that's their pun. Who knows? And yeah, you have Shiver here that's just mining something. You get like stuff out of it. Because you got like the 2-fisted salmon, like some treasure, which is worth something. And it says mid-air jump, equipable on all tanks. As you can see here, like there's like, you can clearly see like bits and yellow stuff there, which I'm assuming is going to be materials we have to use eventually maybe. And then obviously it comes with a treasure chest. Again, I don't know if it's going to be like an artifact kind of thing, or if it's going to be like, oh, you unlock with this or whatever it might be. I'm assuming the materials that we saw are the blue bits, because as you can see the top right corner is like you have 1,328, which sounds like it's going to be a common item you're going to come across. And then on the bottom left, you can see, you can kind of like see Shiver's like bar here. It's with the power eggs, and you got some like probably health bar and then your level system. And then obviously you see them like going to the crafting table or whatever you want to call it, the mechanic shack. Then from here, you can kind of like swap over to Big Man for some reason, but you can see like you're constructing things like the Hilo construction, which I'm assuming might be like the base building. Because again, from the leaker earlier, they did say the base building wasn't 100% sure. All they said was there's some kind of form of base building. They weren't likely to think to be like free roam, like where you go like to Fortnite, where you can just build wherever you want, or like Minecraft or whatever. They think it was going to be like you have a base, you upgrade it, and that's how you base build. So I guess they were right. So it's kind of like shocking like how right they were. So let's see here. It says the gadget development. You use these things in Spireholot. I don't know how you say that. I'm gonna butcher those names a lot. Whatever. The shards to make it, and you need scrapper glass window. So yeah, you have like different unique materials, I'm guessing. Then you make some kind of axe, which is kind of cool and crazy to see. It's like a little backpack axe you have, like you can just pull out and just go like that. And just going back through this just to watch it, like it's so cool. Like you just grab it, go up there and slice them, which is really cool. Then you have this gadget where it just spins these things around you, which not as cool, but interesting. Then you got like the turret here, which is pretty cool as well. I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot of different gadgets you can like equip and, you know, swap around and use. And I think this is funny. You just throw them into the island. The other thing here to mention though is like Shiver's fishing, which is kind of interesting because like, you know, they're fishes, you know, they're part aquatic, you know, it's kind of questionable, but whatever. Point is though, people did say like she would likely fish in the game, and I guess they're right. Just we don't know whether this will be like a food system or, you know, they're just fishing materials so you don't have to go out there and do stuff. That could be it. Think of it like raft, where you're kind of like throwing your hook out and just grabbing like loot, you know? And then for Big Man, like he's kind of working on the whole machine, which I'm assuming he's going to be the other mechanic for the tank. I'm assuming that's going to be upgradable as well, where you can like different upgrades for them. So how they use it, and like maybe you got to use it to upgrade to progress into further levels. Because if it's like, I don't know, too low a level, or it needs a certain thing before you can progress to this area. It's like saying like if you have a drill, and if it's only like this level of quality, you can only do this area of the mission. And if you don't have the other one, you can't get these other rewards yet. It's probably going to do that, but that's just my guess. But who knows? Oh yeah, here we go. So like you can actually see everything here. So you have like weapon levels, so you can actually work with those. It has a little star, which I'm wondering what that means. Then you have relics and you have gadgets. Then you have the style outfits, your bot buddy, which is kind of funny, a little funny term to say. But you can see like the hatchet and then the spinning thing that you get. And also, I had to say this, like, the tank idea isn't far-fetched either. I was kind of hoping they did it in Splatoon 3, but they didn't, because the whole idea was, like, for the longest time, for whatever reason in the game, and then if you're, like, a nerd who knows this stuff to pay attention to details, you know, like, that when you use the Splattershot Jr., it has a different tank for some reason. When you use everything else, it's fine. It's all the same. But for whatever reason, if you use the, you know, ink tank for the Splattershot Jr., it switches to, like, the bottle-like one, like the square bottle, instead of like the regular cylinder one. I can't say that. I don't know why I'm struggling to say things. I always wondered if they were going to experiment with that, and I guess they are for this game at least. Then you got options from equip, reassign, and tinker. Ah, this is how it's going to work. All right. So you have like certain slots you can use with them to give them like abilities and such. So you can see like some points will take up more and some might take little. This one that they see is explosive stats, so it creates an explosion when charging in. Takes 5 slots. It's a medium. I don't know what that means, but Then you got like other one. You have like emergency damage up. You got overpowered attack. You got splash area. Slash area. Sure. Then you got vertical slash. And again, that's not even everything either. And they also have rarity, because you can kind of see like the actual like little outlines and stars underneath them. Again, what's interesting is you're kind of teaming up with them to use their abilities as well. So it's just like if you want to use Shiver and use their abilities, or use like Big Man to do whatever. It's kind of cool as well. I'm kind of curious though what the amiibos will even do, because I'm assuming it's definitely going to give content as they do in Splatoon 3. You're going to get like outfits or whatever. But for like the game itself, I don't know. Like, would you just get materials or blueprints or something? You know? I tried to look on their website. It doesn't seem like there's any new info. But yeah, that's it though. I'm so excited for this game though. I'm so hyped for it. Because to me, I actually really like the DLC for, like, the Splatoon 3 DLC. I can't remember. I think it's called Side Order. Again, I barely touch the game anymore now these days, besides just playing X-Rank. But yeah, I was always so hyped for another game because, like, again, I want more content for the game, and they haven't really done anything in a while, except for, like, beginning of this year, which was new. It wasn't a lot, but still. But I kind of really like the whole system, and it makes sense because in Side Order, you kind of, like, get upgrades for your gear and all that. Like, oh, your brush can do this, and you can do more damage, or you can now do this or that. And it kind of makes sense because it was leading up to this, and a lot of the stuff they were testing out makes sense to lead up to this game. I'm just wondering how much content there will be in this compared to like the actual Splatoon game. Because like I think single player alone is like, I don't know, not a lot, but like same time it is, you know, depending like if you want to like rush through the game, you don't want to do like 100% of it, you just go through the levels and beat the story. You can do it in like, I don't know, an hour or two tops. It's not that long. It's really not. If you're really good at it and know the game and how to play it, you can do that. Again, I could be wrong with the hour thing. Like, it could be like 2 hours, 4 hours. Who knows? For this game, though, I really don't know. Maybe it'll be a lot longer. I'm hoping that so, because again, this game's only coming out to Switch 2 as well, which thankfully I got because I wanted to play this because I knew this was going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. Either way, I'm so excited because I want this game to come out now, and it's so soon, just a few months away. I want to play it now. I don't know. You guys can let me know down in the comments below what you think about this game if you're gonna get it as well. And leave a like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And see y'all next time.